Sian Silk King returning to you from having my little baby Jovi. So thank you to everyone who texted or called or even sent in a little present. That's so very sweet, and it's a pleasure to be back to work. So we are still in lockdown and not far from restrictions lifting, but let's have a little reflection about what's been happening over September and some other months. So buyer demand has been really strong. Even through lockdown, we're doing video inspections, online auctions, and just normal private treaties. So the demand for properties in this lockdown is still really strong. So if you look at some of our auctions recently, I've just had 3 come to the market, and we've had over 9+ bidders on each of these properties. So that's really, really strong buyer demand for a lockdown period. So even with this buyer demand, it shows that the South Coast area is really becoming quite popular for people to move down from Sydney, Wollongong and Canberra. Even local people wanting to trade in some of their properties, get a part of the lifestyle out on the South Coast. So that's really good. So if you're thinking about bringing your property to the market, I would think no more and start actually acting, because now is the time for you to put your property up. We're getting loads of inquiries on properties. Sometimes within the first week, we're absolutely flooded. So some recent properties to talk about. So 4 Graham Avenue in St George's Basin. So we sold that at 1.1 million. That's a record price for that street. That had 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and it had 7 garages on just over a 1/4 acre block. That is outstanding for St George's Basin. We also had a record sale for Sussex Inlet in 45 Wimbrel Drive. Now that was another record sale for the street. That property had 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 4 cars, and again just over a 1/4 acre. Beautiful property, right on the water, had a pool, had a private jetty, boat ramp. Say no more, no wonder why it sold for $2,050,000. So the next properties, there's 2 in this one complex, both selling for $280,000. I had unit 1 of 5 Shoreham Place and unit 3 of 5 Shoreham Place. Both pretty much identical, one on the bottom floor, one on the middle floor. They had 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car, and a great price. What an excellent investment they were. 63 Yale Road has just sold recently, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 2 cars. That had side access, which was a really great property. Showed it was really popular too, on 790 metre squared block, and that sold for $545,000. So let's talk about new listings and properties coming up to the market. So we just recently had a property which is 22 Merimbula Street in Currarong. Beautiful 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 3 cars on 316 square metre block. Now that went to auction with 9 registered bidders and 16 followers. Like, that is remarkable. Unfortunately, it handed in at auction at $955, but it is still on the market. So if you really want something out near the coast, give me a call. That property is still for sale, and I'm sure with restrictions easing and people being able to come down and view the property, that's not going to last long. So we've got a cute little unit coming up in Bomaderry, 6 of 6 Regent Place. It is fresh, it is modern, it is everything that people are going to be looking for. It is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car, has a fantastic little out view of the mountain, of Camberwara Mountain from the back patio. If you want an investment or you're looking at downsizing, get in contact with me for that. That will be coming to the market in a couple of weeks, and I'm sure it is not going to last long. We also have, way out at Nowra Hill, 58 Calamere Street. Now this property is going to auction. This property has 11 acres. Now this has paddocks out the back with full fencing for horsing. It's got a horse adjustment, and the property itself has had a little revamp. So it is 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and 6 cars. So when you're talking about property and acreage, if you're looking for sheds, this property has the sheds. It's got 2 sheds, plus it's got a wash bay. So I'm sure this property is going to be very popular because it can also give you an income. You rent those paddocks out the back and you know, you don't just have somewhere beautiful to live, you've actually got an income as well. Coming up towards the end of the year is another beautiful acreage property, 23 acres on Crams Road in North Nowra. Now this leads down onto the river. What more could you want? 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 cars, but in saying that, it does have a shed. You've got views of the water. What more could you want? Now the very last property that I've got coming to the market again is back down into Sussex. So we're going to Cormorant Avenue. So this property is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 2 car. It has its own private boat ramp, and who wouldn't want to sit out every morning and enjoy the water views and enjoy that cup of coffee. Watch out for that one, that's coming soon as well. So that is my wrap up for the month of September. It is so lovely to be back. Now again, I can't stress enough, if you haven't had an appraisal lately and you want to know what your property is worth, get in touch. The market has changed extremely and now is the time to sell or get an appraisal if you're wondering what your property is worth. Thanks for your time and I'll see you next month.